Who am I here with?
Jordan Murray.
What do you think the government should provide?
Government should provide temporary help for people that are completely down on their luck. And that's probably 6 months worth of something. It shouldn't just be endless amounts of money for people that want it.
All right. Is there anything the government shouldn't provide?
Just free money because people are feeling sad and they can't find a job. I think some effort has to come from both directions, but mostly from the individual.
Would you be willing to pay more taxes for the...
Probably not.
What percentage of income do you put away monthly into a savings account?
10%.
What percentage of income do you put away monthly into a retirement account?
About 5%.
When do you plan to retire?
I think that the number is 65, but depends on what you do. And I do work in editing and stuff, so I could go beyond 65 probably. So there's a vague answer for you.
How much will you have saved up by then?
I will find out. I don't know.
All right. You have anything else you want to tell the people?
Have a blessed day.
All right. All right. Who am I here with again?
Jason Home.
All right. What do you think the government should provide?
Food for the homeless.
There should be universal health care. Community colleges should be more attainable and free if possible.
What do you think the government... Weapons. What do you think the government should provide? Hey, move the camera back.
Equal rights, freedom,
Equal right. Okay.
police, like have good police.
Should they provide guns?
Police. No.
Police kill my
Why would they provide guns?
What do you think the government should?
They should provide. What's the context of it?
What do you think the government should provide?
They should provide $1,000 to every black person.
What do you think?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Does anything come to mind?
A solid public education program.
What do you think the government should provide?
Nothing.
You think the government should provide?
Money.
But for who?
Everyone.
The government should provide all equal rights. Should provide rights.
Is there anything the government shouldn't provide?
Should not be treating companies as people.
It's a very broad question. Gay pride flags.
I guess like really bad stuff like drugs.
Is there anything the government shouldn't provide?
No.
Is there anything that... Hey, leave my interviewer alone, man. Is there anything the government shouldn't provide?
They should.
Guns? I don't fucking know. You can't just give a gun to like a disabled person that's like not mentally sane.
Is there anything the government shouldn't provide?
If you don't support the BLM,
Rights word. What shouldn't the government provide?
Taxes.
Would you be willing to pay taxes?
Yeah, I guess.
I'd be willing to pay more in taxes as long as it made it to the people that deserve it and not the people that don't, like companies.
Would you be willing to pay more taxes for the things the government provides?
absolutely not. Anarchy.
Considering I don't pay taxes, sure.
Yeah, if it's for a good thing, I will be.
Willing to pay more taxes for the things the government No. What will you be willing to pay taxes
Guns. Sir, can you keep the camera like 15 feet?
for? What percentage of income do you put away into a savings account?
I put a lot. Let's say 25%.
I think it's almost 60%.
Do you have a savings account?
No.
Do you have a savings account?
I do.
What percentage of income do you put into your savings account?
Everything your mama made.
I put absolutely 0 pennies.
Bro, leave my interviewer alone.
You can do whatever you want to.
I do not have a savings account.
Do you have a savings account?
No.
Do you have
me.
You say what?
They should be paying us.
What percentage of income do you put away into a monthly savings account?
90%.
How much do you have in your retirement account?
Enough to live.
Do you have a retirement account?
No.
10%.
Oh, does that not count for the 60%?
Um,
Okay, because it's about 40% goes into retirement.
how much do you put into the retirement account?
Well, I'm going slowly but surely. $80.
What percentage of income do you put away monthly?
100%, you know?
100 Okay. Do you have a retirement account?
No comment.
When do you plan to retire?
When he's stop playing with me.
When do you plan to retire?
Next year.
As soon as possible.
When do you plan to retire?
Whenever I feel like it.
How much money will you have saved up by then? When do you plan to retire?
After high school.
Like when after high school?
As soon as I graduate. I'm done.
When do you plan to retire?
Today, actually.
Well, I'm 65. Don't touch my hand.
Shut up.
When do you plan to retire?
62.
How much do you have saved up by then? Okay. How much do you have saved up?
That's kind of private.
It's private, like
Yeah.
Give an estimate.
This is going to go in front of a whole econ.
In the mills.
In the
Around there.
millions? How are you gonna run it up that fast?
I have my reasons. I have my
You got methods?
I have methods, certain methods.
Ooh, that's a great question. Enough for me to live comfortably, but Cindy and I will have to ration.
I'm hoping to have at least 3 million saved. That is a reasonable number for retirement.
That's what's up. When do you plan to retire?
I don't know, 60, 70? What's all over? How about you start freaking recording me, okay? This is why you're in a mental institution. And Andy, I'm saying you're big fat for nose, okay? Get out.
You said you don't want your face in here.
How much do you think
I'm
you'll
recording
have
this.
saved up? By then? How much do you have saved up by then?
No. I'm gonna be on the fucking strip club on the street.
When do you plan to retire?
Never. Well, maybe like when I'm super old. So like 70.
How much do you think you'll have saved up?
I don't know, like 300,000.
Billion.
Pimpin' don't stop till the casket drop. Next question.
That's it. You have anything to say to the people? Is there anything else you want to tell the people?
No. Have a bad day. Bye.
How much do you think you'll have saved up?
$5 million.
Good job, Nathan.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to tell the viewers?
I love Jesus, and being gay is bad. You're gonna go to hell if you're gay. I'm not kidding, Lex.
Okay, that's it. Goodbye.
Wait, I have one more.
Wait, you have one more?
Yeah. Bang. Okay, I'm done. Bang.
I don't feel most people are realistic in their expectations for the role of government. Most people weren't paying attention, and I feel like most people were messing with me, so most people don't have a plan for when they'll retire. I'm pretty sure if I interviewed a wider selection of people, though, they would have had plans to retire. My investment vehicle, I'd invest in like cars because they're nice to look at, and they also go up in value. Like you buy a Supra or a Corvette. There's more to it, but that's what I would recommend. And because it's nice to look at too. Yeah. Okay, bye.